Hey, it's me, Anthony, and today's video is going to be my September 2019 bullet journal setup. I'm not going to really talk much in this intro, so I want to just go ahead and get right onto the setup. So for today's setup, I'll be doing a pastel. Alright, so this is a little introduction, but I forgot to mention in this video, it's a collaboration with Zoe and Kayla. Don't forget to check their videos out. They'll be in the description box below. We had a collaboration where we closed our eyes and picked random colors, and obviously I picked the random color of light pink, and I decided to pair it with blue and purple. So yeah, now back to your regularly scheduled bullet journal content. With sunset kind of cityscape theme, it's very pastel. I use a lot of pastel markers, and the markers I use are the Macrel Super Tips, and as always, every product I use in this video is linked in the description box below. So I'm doing this kind of gradient sunset spread, and it's just with the 3 different colors, and I'm using a darker pastel purple, light pink, and a very light blue, and these are all Crayolas. Now I'm going to be doing a circular style cover page, something I've never done before. I'm going to be adding the cityscapes in the center of the spread, and if you do these cityscapes with this ombre, it kind of adds a more seamless look to the spread. I'm going to write September in with my medium tip Kelly Crates brush pen, and that's the small brush pen I'm going to be using in this whole entire video, nothing different, and I'm going to write persist on the bottom. Now moving on to the left side of the spread, I'll be writing in September, October for my obviously Polaroid of the month. I love the way it looked in August, so I had to do this again in September, and on the bottom I'm going to be doing this in almost every single spread, which is adding these silhouettes cityscapes. So I'm going to add a drop shadow with my gray Macrel Super Tip, and that is it for my September 2019 cover page. I still can't believe that was September 2019. I'm confused. There's only 3 months left in the year. Okay, moving on to my September monthly calendar. I'm going to be doing a silhouette using my Tomador brush pen. This is a good brush pen for these kind of spreads because it's a fat nib brush pen, so you can cover a whole bunch of area and a couple stripes. I'm going to write in my September header with my 3 different theme colors. This month I'm going for a more negative space kind of look with my calendar, so there's no vertical lines, it's just horizontal lines for this calendar. And I don't think I've done this before, but I just really wanted to try something different, and so to know when each day ends and each day starts, I just did a blue and gray stripe, and I'm going to write in the dates with my Tombow model drawing pen, which is a black fine liner that I'm using in this video. The bottom section is going to be used for a task list. It's not, like I said, I didn't use a lot of the sections on my Dutch Short August, so I'm going to add a small task list, and that is it for my September calendar after I add my drop shadow. Now moving on to my daily review, it's going to be simpler. I'm going to be doing a 1 line a day format where each day gets 1 line, and the box is 30 spaces tall, 26 spaces wide. I'm going to write in the dates, and I'm going to go in on the top with my Tomador brush pen again to do my silhouette. For the header, I'm going to be doing alternate colors of the theme colors for the headers on both my daily review and my mood tracker. For my mood tracker, I did a different style of mood tracker every month, but I was thinking of a way to do this. I was like, oh, I could do like cityscapes and the buildings, so I did empty buildings. I'm going to color in each day with my mood, and this month I did more of a specific moods, not a scale, because I know if I do a scale it's going to be the same colors mostly throughout the month, so I did specific moods so I can have a more differentiated color, and that'll look really nice compared to next to my daily review. And now I'm going to add in the moods, and someone requested to add a real time of my handwriting. Don't know why, but I decided to do in this video because this is probably the only place where I do real time handwriting if it's not with a study with me. I also wrote in the dates, the numbers with my grave Zebra Sarasa. Now my September habit tracker is going to be a lot different. I'm going to be doing a separated calendar box habit tracker. It's something I haven't done in a while. The last time I did it was in April. Yes, April. And I just feel like September was really rude to me and decided to have 6 rows when I wanted to do a separated calendar box. But we're all good. So each day, each box is just going to get a box that is 6 spaces tall and 7 spaces wide. And you guys get the pleasure of not having to see me have hand cramps writing these numbers. But I'm going to go in with the color streak on top of the box and give each box either a black or white drop shadow. For September, I had reevaluated a lot of my habits, so it will be more, habit trackers are more helpful to me. And I think you should do that every now and then. Just reevaluate your habits to see if you're just filling in habits to just fill them in, or if you're actually doing these things. So I just had to reevaluate my habits. Now I'm going to go on the bottom left corner of the page and add in a silhouette at stars. And then on the bottom right corner, I'll be writing in a quote that says, "The best view comes from the hardest climb." And that's it for my habit tracker. Now moving on to my brain dump and gratitude log. It just looks so good just with the silhouette on the bottom like you're seeing me do right now, and having the header on top. It just looks really nice and cohesive together. It's a very simple spread, so if you do keep a lot of empty, if you do keep like an empty spread in your journal, I would recommend doing this kind of spread. It looks really nice. I just added the stars as usual. I'm going to go in at the top with the 3 different colors and add in my header. Now that's it for my brain dump and gratitude log. Now the new spread in my monthly setup is my assignment tracker. I usually do these every now and then. Sometimes I'll write my assignments in my calendar if I have a separate assignment tracker. So I'll be doing a circular style where I just do a circle, write September, and I'm going to write the numbers around the circle. And if you're wondering how I'm going to fill it in, I'm just going to draw a line out from that day and put a dot of the color code that is on the bottom right corner, and then write down what school event or what assignment is due that day. I'm going to be using my liners that match my theme almost perfectly, and I'm going to draw my line in for my cityscape at the top of the page. I'm going to write in a quote that said, "Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself," which sticks to me dearly and truly. Now I'm adding the stars around the page. I'm going to go in and switch between this bubble letter styling with offset lining, and again with the script I've been using and the regular style of hand lettering I usually use in my videos. Now I'm emphasizing the stars around life, as those are repeating words. Now moving on to my weekly spread. Each day is getting a box that is 11 spaces tall and 14 spaces tall and 11 spaces wide. I'm going to give them a gray drop shadow, and I'm going to write in the days of the week with my color creates meaning and brush pen. And for September, I'm going to be doing a lot of original weekly spreads. So if you do want to see the weekly spreads I end up doing in September, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Obsessive Stationery. If you're not already, don't know why, but you should. And so on the bottom is going to be a cityscape silhouette with a calendar in the middle of it, and then at the top is going to be my weekly event section. And this is where you're seeing me struggle with my washi tape, trying to get it to work, and just realizing that maybe if I just put another piece on top of it, then I'll get a clean edge. But I didn't think that at the time, so it took me 5 minutes to do that. And I think it just looks really satisfying having the calendar inside of the cityscapes. And I'm going to add stars around the cityscape and finish up the cityscape. Say cityscape 5 times fast and you'll just keep messing it up. Now for that nice peel stuff, I didn't keep it in real time, but I should have, but I didn't. And so I'm not going to write in the dates with my Zebra Sarasa and 0.5. And I'm going to go on the top with my ruler and fine liner to write in the weekly event section. Like I said, each day is given a box that is 5 spaces wide and 7 spaces tall. That is it for my September bullet journal setup. Now what I'm going to do is just add in some decoration to the other spreads. Like my calendar looked a little blah for me, so I just added a cityscape, some stars, and washi tape. And I also want to ask you guys another question. Do you guys like having the flip throughs in my monthly play with me videos, or do you guys want to see them and when I finish the journal, so I know next time if I need to film a flip through? So that is it for my September 2019 monthly bullet journal setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you guys next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you like the music, my dad made this. I'll leave a link to listen to it, I guess, in the description box below. But I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And have a good one. Good night, day, wherever you are. But have a good one. And I'll see you guys next one. Bye!